the most I've grown at Tulsa was like my route running ability. I came in like super raw. Like I was just in high school, just running by people, jumping over people, stuff like that. So the biggest thing I had to learn was like actually running routes in college, and like I feel like my time at Tulsa, like it really helped me there.
What you put together was a season that was award winning,
Hmm.
right? You just won the what is it, freshman? What's the award called?
American Conference freshman year.
American Conference Freshman of the Year, right?
Hmm.
What do you feel like enabled you to do that? Because it's like you go in, obviously everybody has expectations to be great,
Yeah.
but not everybody gets to actually have the opportunity to stay healthy,
Hmm.
right? Actually play. It's all these different things that you can't control. Actually play, get the ball thrown to you, execute, right? All that stuff fell into place and you did all that. And to put together the season you did and to get rewarded for it,
Hmm.
what do you feel like played a big part into that? And how'd you feel when you were putting that together? Like, were you like, dang, I'm kind of like snapping right now?
Yeah. So like I played all 12 games, but like each game I play maybe a snap of offense and like a couple snaps of special teams, like on like special team stuff. And like I just kept like each game went, like I just kept improving and improving and improving. And a couple injuries happened, like couple like good practices, me and good practice against the like I was on scout team for like first like 5 6 weeks probably. I was on scout team and like I just kept working, 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 and then eventually I ended up working my way into a small role into the offense, and then I finally got a chance in the offense. Really was against UNT when I went back home, caught like 5 passes. That was my game I had my first catch, and like since then I just kept getting better and better. And then after UTSA, had my breakout game, and then I ended up going for the 100 yard stretch.
Mm-hmm. What was the breakout game? What did that look like?
I wouldn't. It wasn't really like a breakout game, like a bunch of yards. It was more like I'm solidifying myself as a starter. So it was against UTSA. We were actually losing that game. I think like 28-7 at halftime, and we ended up coming back. But like the last drive, I gave us a spark, caught a big pass down the sideline, and like after that, like we caught like two other goal balls before we scored, and like it was just that moment right there is when I knew like yeah I'm really here. I'm in college football. Like I'm really making a name for myself.
Mm-hmm. What Joe Instagram look like after that?
It didn't blow up yet.
It didn't blow up though.
I blew up after East Carolina. That was my break. That's my actual breakout
Talk
game.
about that game then.
So I had 5 catches, 158 yards, 3 touchdowns, and I averaged like 32 yards a catch, something like that.
I was about to say I'm doing the math on that. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, what?
Yeah, it was like 32 yards a catch. So I remember after I caught my first touchdown, it was so I was already solidifying myself like as receiver one. Like I was starting to cement myself, like working my way up. And the guy that was calling plays for us, we had a play where I had a post. It was a post on the boundary.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, "Put Joe on the boundary. I want him to run the post." And he was in the headset. He told the coach. He told the quarterback, "If Joe's 1-on-1, just throw it. Give him a chance." And he threw it. And I went up. A lot of people have seen this clip. I went up and I caught it over him over his helmet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did my surfboard. And then I caught my second touchdown. And like I was feeling myself, so I was pointing at the dude that was guarding me. And then that third touchdown I had, like I went up. It was actually covered too. Like he wasn't supposed to throw me the ball, but like he had that much trust in me. He just threw it up, and I went back and got it
Yeah.
and scored. Hit my surfboard again, and yeah, ever since then, like my Instagram blew up after that. People like a kid DM me. He DM me with like videos of my touchdowns. Like he said, "Can I please get a response? Like I got some videos of your catches in the game." So I'm like, "Bet, like, can I see him?" Following him back, all type of stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, he was a really cool kid.
That's hard.
Yeah.
So you feel like is that the moment the world kind of knew about you?
Yeah, because that game was on ESPN.
Oh, that's hard. So
Yeah.
in the biggest moment,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was the only game on TV on Thursday.
Did that turn you up a little piece or no?
No, it definitely did.
You did that because it was on TV?
Yeah, so like it was really. I remember I still have a text message in my phone with my homeboy. His name Trent. He texted me. He said, "Go off today," but it was game day, so I didn't see his message. My phone was on Do Not Disturb, and I text him the next morning like, "I go off enough."
You got to send us a screenshot of that because we're gonna be clipping all this stuff, bro. That's
right.
actually a good story.
Yeah.
Right. So that happens. Cool. How did y'all end up the season?
We had a bad season. We went 3-9.
Okay.
Yeah, we were at the point like last 5 games we were playing to get in the bowl game, and we ended up the East Carolina game was like we lost East Carolina game. We really lost hope for the season because like it was no chance we got a bowl game because we were gonna have one win short. So like after that, it was just really just get the young guys out there, let's see what they can do, like build for the future, that type of thing. Last like 3 games.
Okay. When did you decide to transfer, and then what made Colorado stand out in your transfer process?
I mean, I wouldn't say like I had plans during the season of leaving, but like it was almost like a given. It was just like too good of opportunity not to go and play in the big stage. So when I hit the portal, I wasn't expecting like that many offers I had. But as soon as I hit the portal, and my head coach, he was fired, so we had I think
Dang.
like 10 extra days before everybody entered the portal. So I was like one of the only receivers in the transfer portal at the time. So like I'm just getting like phone calls every day, like all day, every day from every program, just like everybody wanted me, and like it was just like it was shocking just to see like how much my recruitment was different from high school, how it was in the transfer
Yeah.
portal. Like, it was crazy.
Did you kind of? I don't want to. Yeah. Were you kind of like, nah? You know what I can do now. Like, you gotta talk to me nice, bro. Because before,
Mm.
I don't. You know what I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I know
say.
you're
It's
trying to
like,
say like
yeah, like out of high school, like I know
yeah,
who I
like I
am,
need
but
my
it's like
respect.
y'all kind of like try to play me to the side.
Yeah,
Now y'all see what I can do. Now
yeah,
it's like, now when Coach call you, now it's he got that different tone.
yeah, like
Joe,
yeah,
like
yeah.
before it
So
was like you didn't even remember my name.
yeah, so I had a lot of like. So my dream schools growing up was like TCU and USC. Like those were my two biggest schools I wanted to go to growing up. And like I almost went to TCU out of high school, but some things happened, and like I don't know, like I wouldn't say I had a grudge against them, and when I was in transfer portal, but like it just didn't feel the same. Like I didn't have the same like oh, I want this where I want to be. Like I didn't have that same feeling like I did in high school. And then when USC offered me, like I almost broke down in tears
Dang.
because like USC was like it's always a school I've always watched. Like I was big on Reggie Bush, stuff like that. So like just watching that, and then when they offer me, because you know when you get a phone call, sometimes it says the name of the person.
Mm-hmm.
All it said was USC Athletics. So I'm like, bro, am I tripping right now? And like I was with my mom at the time, and I was freaking out. Like, Mom, look, it's USC, it's USC. So I run to her room, I answer the phone. It was the receiver coach. He called me, he offered me and stuff like that. And like I went back, like I started crying a little bit. I was tearing up a little bit when I was talking to my parents about it, like because it was like a dream come true. And like I had to take the visit there.
Mm-hmm.
But like I made the decision to myself. I didn't want to commit on the first visit like I did in high school. So like even though USC was like great, like coaches were good, like the players were good to me, like everything was like they did their best to try to get me like they did their absolute best. It just I didn't want to do the same thing and like shut down my recruitment before everybody else had a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got to Colorado, it was different. Like you could just feel the different energy here. Like Coach Prime, like he has some real good things going on out
Mm-hmm.
here.
What was your first interaction with Coach Prime, and how did your visit differ from USC in here, like in the ways that you can say?
Mm-hmm. Coach Prime, man, he has aura. Like
Respect. He does
I've
have, or he actually does, bro.
I've
Like,
never admitted somebody has aura until I met Coach Prime. Like it's literally different. Like he walked in the room and like he was glowing. Like I was
yeah.
like this is really Deion Sanders. Like this is crazy to see him in person. And like he's a great person. Like he's really good. And biggest thing he told me in my recruitment is really got me is he's not going to give me what I want because he
Hmm.
knows he has other guys that are good also. So I have to come in and earn everything I get. So like with my jersey number, like things I need, things I want, like stuff like that, he said I have to come in and earn it. Like he's not gonna give it to me. And like other schools weren't telling me that. Like I'm not gonna say the school, but a school made a phone call when I told him I wanted number 8. He said, "Yeah, reserve the number until I said otherwise." And like I had the number for him. But like Coach Prime said I had to come in and earn it. And like that was just like super big for me. Like he's not gonna give me no handouts. Like he's gonna help me grow not only as a player but as a man.
Mm. So for you, I feel like that kind of like encouraged you to come here. I don't think that would be the case for a lot of people because, it's like I work so hard. It's like that feeling of self-worth.
Yeah.
What is it about you personally that we don't know? Maybe some of your parents instilled in you that made him saying, "I'm not going to give you what you want." That was like a positive for you.
Yeah. So like my whole life, like I never like we didn't live the best. Like we struggled a little bit, but I always my mom always taught me like never take the easy way out. Like if you take the easy way out, nothing good is gonna come out of it. So like hearing him say that, that's all I heard was from my mom. Like, I just heard in my head like no easy way outs. So like that just showed me like if I want to go to the NFL like I say I do, I need to play for someone like him because he knows how to get there. He's been there. He's been the best at what he does. He's coached the best. Like if I want to do that, I need to come play for him.